Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Promise. If this is your first time coming across any of my video, hi, hello. We do fashion styling, fashion DIY hacks on this channel, so please consider subscribing. For today's transformation is all about this pink dress. I did a black version already. When I saw the pink one, I had to do something about it. But if you want to check out the black version, please make sure to check the description of this video. I'm gonna put the link there so you guys can check that out after this transformation. So for this design, I've decided to go for a two-piece set, should I say. So I've just measured everything out and I'm just gonna cut this so that I can start working on the top. The design that I've gone for the top of this dress is actually quite simple. I'm going to be undoing some of the stitches around the neck area so I'm able to create the design effectively. So to create this design, I'm using my chalk to draw out a C line, which I would be holding in place with some pin before going ahead and cutting it out. So I like backless design. I just love clothes that shows off my back. When you see the transformation at the end of this video, you will understand why. So now that I've cut it all out, I'm very happy with how this is going. But please be careful, if you're going for the similar design, you need enough room to actually hem your stitches at the end of the day. So make sure you leave at least 1 inch across the bottom and the top so you're able to hem this okay. I've held it together with a pin and I've just placed it back on the mannequin because I really want to make sure that this is all, you know, it's going really well before I go ahead and start working with the skirt. So for the skirt, I'm trying to decide which part of the seam I want to undo. So guys, because I don't have a lot of fabric, I always use the same seam allowance that comes with the actual design because I don't actually have any extra fabric to work with. So I've placed it back on the mannequin and I've just tied it into a knot. So I don't know if you noticed, but I flipped the back to the front because I want the splits to actually be in the front and not at the back. So I'm bringing it back to the mannequin because I'm trying to measure out like how long I want this to be. And I'm using myself, obviously I wanted to make sure that this is the exact length that I want it to be. So now that I've put it back together with a pin, I'm going to place it back on my mannequin because guys, I'm so obsessed with this color. I want to make sure it turns out as nice as possible. It's now on the mannequin. You can finally see the drape effect and quite frankly, I am loving it. This is the next day though because I was tired of fighting with my sewing machine. I just had to go to bed and come back to work on it the next day. So again, I've stitched it together. So I'm trying to manipulate the top half because my sewing machine is not cooperating. It was actually quite difficult for me to get the stitches right. I tried out quite a few different stitches. The fabric, the tension, and my sewing machine was just not working. Guys, look at the sample. I was just trying for such a long time. Anyway, after many trial and error, I think I finally got there. So just running the few stitches, closing up the rest of the top, and I am cutting off any excess fabric. I'm going to also stem it down just because I didn't have that much seam allowance, so I just want to make sure everything is stemmed down and it looks as good as possible. Despite all of the issue with the sewing machine, guys, I am so happy with how this turned out. Look at her, she looks so good. So the reason I wanted a two-piece this time is because I want to be able to wear the skirt separately and the top separately, and I feel like that has been achieved. Guys, let me know what you think about this video, your thoughts in the comment section, and do not forget to subscribe. And if you have any future video suggestion, make sure you leave them in the comment section below. Bye guys.